Okay, so a couple parents had asked how we teach sounding out words and like if they're wanting to do embedded spelling or if they're just wanting to learn how to read at home and how to sound out the words. And so I thought I would go over real quick one of our literacy lessons, and it'll also cover some other areas too. So we start out and I say, okay, I'm going to say 2 words and these words rhyme. And I want you to repeat the words after me. And so I say, dog, log. And the child repeats, hot pot. And when I want the kids to repeat or to say something, I motion my hands like this so that they know it's their turn to talk. So then I say, then when. Sing wing. To you. Okay, that's the first part. And then we talk about fluency and letter sounds and the beginning sound in the word. And so then I say, okay, I'm going to say some words. And when I go like this, then you're going to give me the beginning sound you hear in that word. Man. And they'll go, mm. Now I don't want them to say M. I want them to say because this is teaching them how to sound out a word, break apart sounds, and it's a very important reading skill. Okay, so I'm going to go on. Went. To. Cup. Get. Okay, now the next part is on blending words, and a lot of times it can be referred to as compound words, but we just take our fingers like this and we go bath, tub, bathtub. And so I say it apart, and when I go like this, they say it together. Inside, peanut, dog house, sunlight. Okay. Then the next section is on final sounds. It's on the ending sound in a word. So I'll say the word. When I go like this, you'll give me the ending sound. Feed, bone, cup, went, size. Okay. Then we're going to segment words. I'm going to say the word. They're going to break it apart into 2 parts. Okay. Oatmeal, cupboard, yardstick, snowman, headlight. Okay, so that's the first section. It goes on. Let's see, hold on. Okay, this is a little bit harder. Basically, what you're doing is you're adding to a word, okay? So I'll say a word, then I'll say add, and then I'll say the second word. And you're supposed to put them together to make one word, but I'm not going to tell you that word, okay? Say hi, add way. The answer, of course, is highway. Now, this involves higher level thinking, and it's really kind of hard for a lot of the 4-year-olds, and they have to really concentrate and think about what you're saying. And this is really more of like a 1st grade skill, but it is on Literacy First, and it is on our report card for PreK. Say out, add side. And so when I go like this, they should say outside. Okay. Say in, add to, say book, add case, say thumb, add print. And you can also see where too a higher vocabulary really comes into play into this. Some of the kids are not going to know thumb, add print is thumbprint, unless they have a really high vocabulary. This is very similar. It's deleting a word from the beginning. Okay. The word is baseball. Now I keep the base and you say ball. Okay. And so we're taking apart the beginning. Football. I keep the foot. That leaves ball. Softball. I keep the soft. That leaves ball. Snowball. I keep the snow. That leaves ball. And later we change the words to where they don't all end the same. All right. And so then another important part of this is how we teach the kids to sound out the words. And this comes into play really with word families, and also breaking apart words, segmenting them into sounds. And so like I've got my arm out here for a reason. And what we do is we teach them, okay, I'll say cat, at, cat. Okay, and you pull your arm down and you tap with every break in the sound. And so if I said bat, it would be b-at, bat. Now this is really important too when they're trying to sound out a word and maybe write it. They can use their arm and they can go b-at. And then they can think about the letters that make those sounds and write those letters. Hopefully that answers the questions that you have. If you have any other questions, be sure to email me. Thanks.